other thing going. Hang on. Because my phone was going off earlier.
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below.
Where is... Here we are, so that way I can keep track of the stream on my phone. Alright. What the... Oh, stuff I did. Still got to get her stuff. About 35 more of that. Yeah, I can just craft that. Clockwork mecha. We'll hunt them down. Oh, wait a minute. How much exactly can I craft? Because I've destroyed a lot of those things in the past. I need 65. 65. I'm only up to 22. Well, like, just a little clockwork mecha destruction.
Burn it! Let the mountain's veins boil! Show no mercy! Wrath from the sky! Incinerate!
Oh, I still need those. We be needing a lot just to get the character up.
Letting praise names echo! Get to work! Show no mercy! Pyroclastic surge!
I got careless.
Incinerate!
68.
Light it up! Hear the echoes of the valley! Fulfill our pact! Get to work! Light up the blazing sun!
wonder. $69. Get it. Okay, so the rest of this can be crafted. Yep, there we go. Still need the big gears.
Benny's a let the mountain's veins boil!
Breath from the sky! Incinerate! Rise with the sun!
Bring it! Letting Crave's names echo!
Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Light it up!
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Breath from the sky!
Oh,
Incinerate!
buddy trying to join me and try to get my materials. No. What the? Shivers, what are you doing over there? Is there a teleporter near there? Yep, but it's underwater. Hmm? Oh. Oh. This again. Are you on a run or a date? Hey, pass out.
Captain, please stop using the Gardamex to fire the flare. Captain, please have mercy.
No pain, no gain. No pain, no gain.
Full throttle! Light of the blazing sun! Off we go!
What, I didn't get this chest?
Rise with assault! Letting Grave's names echo! Fulfill our pact! Pyroclastic surge!
Our bounty is ended.
That's what I call treasure!
What? Oh, there's still... Oh, refreshing. All the stuff that I collected right there still needs to be refreshed. So I can't do a dang thing. Other people you... Black Sword! I mean, I could put that on her. Hmm.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Well, let's just go do, this collect plenty thing.
Let's ride!
Oh, Tulani and Paimon. Fancy that. I didn't expect to run into you two here.
Oh, hey, Kochi-san. What are you doing here all by yourself? Just so you know, Paimon didn't come here to train. Paimon's not looking to sign up for any diet plan or bodybuilding class right now.
All right, got it. But seriously, what do you take me for? Some coach from hell? I'd never force a student into something they didn't want to do. That being said, a little aerobic exercise would probably do you some good. You could take over my patrol for a while. That would count. Yeah, all jokes aside, you're right. I'm looking for some help. The Collective of Plenty is holding a bodybuilding competition soon, and so many people have been busy squeezing in their last-minute workouts that we've run out of staff for patrols.
Oh, so you've stepped in to cover their work. But don't you have a last-minute workout to do too?
I'm good. For one thing, I believe peak conditioning can only be achieved through consistent training over a long time span. Cramming in a workout at the last minute does next to nothing for you. But more pertinently, well, as you can probably imagine, I'm not able to compete in any of the most popular weight classes, and there's no real competition in my own weight class.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh no! Don't look at Paimon like that. We are not the same weight class, and no way is Paimon competing against you. Traveler, let's just help with the patrol, alright? Otherwise, Yan-san's gonna make Paimon enter a bodybuilding competition!
Perfect. I managed to get you on board with just one look. Thank you both. It should be pretty routine. Just keep your eyes peeled and make sure nothing strange is going on in the area. That'll free me up to check the other section. Let's meet back at the settlement when we're both done.
Sure thing. Just leave it to us. We're experts at strolling and patrolling, don't you worry.
Give me a sec. I need to go get me some water because it's not a good idea to do a stream without water.
Get out of my way!
Sure.
Thunder Hunter, I swear to God! Get back here! Get out of here! Oh my God, we lost. Oh man, this is why I don't like 32-bit rapper! Oh man.
No, hold on. I just picked up a pack of the mines again.
What? Again? Where? Who was it from?
Well, congratulations. You win an all-expense-paid trip out the airlock. Hope you don't mind letting yourself out. I hate that popping sound of bodies decompressing in space.
Yeah, put that Lombax in his place.
What? He is a Lombax. Kronk, Zephyr, lower your weapons.
And so, our heroes explained the mysterious circumstances which brought them to Talon.
I didn't know I was playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
What the fuck?
I can just protect you. No, that's a bullshit! No! Wins in the worst way possible.
It put me in first place. It put me in first place. Let's go. Let's freaking go.
You know what? Yeah, it was a gift. You know what? Happy birthday, bitch! Holy shit! Oh my god!
Literally can't win without cheating.
No, this is fucked up by losing Yacht 2. Especially 32-bit rappers who's so far ahead of me and chase my anime. Man. Really kind of pissed off right now. Man.
Okay, getting hot. Oh my god! Alright, I am back with water. This is a friendly reminder that if you are watching my stream, you need to hydrate.
Let's ride. All right.
What's this? Was there always a cave here? Hey, there's a hilichurl here. Is it sleeping? Doesn't look very hostile. Why is it hiding away here?
Hmm?
Ah! You woke it up! Huh? It ran away! Oh, guess our reputation in Natland is more fearsome than we thought. Even hilichurls don't want to mess with us now. You mean that shiny thing? Huh. Must have dropped it as it ran off. Huh. Paimon bets that hilichurl thought it was a priceless treasure. It was probably planning to hide it here for safekeeping. Until we showed up. Let Paimon take a look. Hilichurls aren't the brightest, so it might not be worth much, but still. What is it? You look so serious all of a sudden.
Uh-oh.
Isn't this just a regular old key? The style is unusual, though. Doesn't look Natlanese. Where do you think it's from?
The key to the hibernation chamber on the spaceship? Spaceship?
What do you mean? What hibernation chamber? What spaceship? Wait. You mean the spaceship? The one that brought you to Teyvat?
That's the one.
So, how did that key show up here? Are you sure you didn't just drop it? Whoa! Yeah! These look identical! So, if one of them's yours, does that mean the other one is... Knew it! Oh, the keys to a spaceship! Huh, somehow that really hams home the fact that you really are an actual alien. Oh, wait, no, descender. But anyway, now we know where it came from. The question is, how did it get here? The simplest explanation is that your sister lost her key somewhere not far from here. Then that Hilichurl found it and ducked into the nearest cave to hide it. If that's true, it means your sister was here recently. Yeah. Man, this is so crazy. We only agreed to help with the Ansan's patrol on a whim. And now we've made this bombshell discovery and found a huge lead on your sister. Should we keep following this trail while it's hot? Or do you think we should check back in with the Ansan?
Ah, there you are. Looks like you went the extra mile today. Thanks for being so diligent.
Oh, hey, Ian-san, what's up? Didn't think we'd see you again till we headed back to the settlement. We were actually just about to go meet up with you. We've made a huge discovery today.
I came here to let you know that you don't need to keep patrolling anymore. The bodybuilding competition has just been cancelled, so the usual squad will be resuming their normal duties. They'll be here to take over shortly.
Wait, canceled? Why? What happened?
The Abyss Order attacked.
Huh?
The mean's on the move again.
I've heard of the Abyss Order, but this is the first time I've known them to take organized action on such a large scale. It's like they're preparing to go to war against our entire nation.
One little sect versus the entire nation of war? How are they expecting to pull that off? Based on everything we've seen from them so far, they usually prefer to act in the shadows. So, what's different about it this time? What could they be after?
No clue. All we know is that they've attacked our tribe. But that doesn't tell us much. Our defenses are holding strong so far. So I'm gonna head to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame and see what Mawika knows. If there's any information out there, she's the one people report to. Oh, want to come with me? I'm sure everyone will feel better knowing that the hero of Natlan is on the case. Great, then let's head over together.
A space and time for you. Wait, where is it? You wanna see? On the ship that traversed the Sea of Stars, that should be only 2 keys belonging to the golden-haired traveling twins. Okay, where's the ship? Open sesame! Ah, cheese biscuits.
Mawika!
Oh? Ah, great timing, Ian-san. I was just about to send someone for you. And it's good to see the travelers with you.
How are things looking? What's the latest word from the messengers?
The Abyss Order has been spotted near several tribes at the same time. Clearly, this is a coordinated strike. Also, their numbers are much higher than expected. Their organization appears to have grown considerably, but because they're usually so secretive, this is the first we're learning of it.
It sounds like they're throwing everything they have at us. What are they trying to achieve?
That's what I'd like to know as well. Historically, Natlan has not been a hotbed of Abyss Order activity, and we have no particular quarrel with them.
Could it be revenge, perhaps? Would they want to get back at us for a recent victory over the Abyss?
Oh, seems unlikely. But then again, Paimon wouldn't put anything past the Abyss Order.
It's too early to say anything definite. For the time being, we should continue monitoring the situation.
How are the battles going? Not too many casualties, hopefully?
Well, even if they're committing all their forces to the fight, they're in for a tough time. Our brave warriors have just emerged victorious from an all-out fight against the Abyss itself.
Yep. We have a whole nation's worth of seasoned veterans fighting for us.
Compared to the true Abyss, the Abyss Order poses a far smaller threat. They cannot endlessly replenish their forces for starters. However, this is still a war. so we must give it our all and do our utmost to minimize casualties. The tribes are organizing their defenses as we speak. Traveler, this is one war that Natlan can handle on its own. If you wish to stay out of it, you'll be safe here at the stadium with me.
This one is personal for me.
Oh? In what way?
The current leader of the Abyss Order is my sister. Wow!
Yep, that's how it
You
is.
just had to just... BAM! No build up. Just BAM!
I see. My goodness, that is very personal indeed. If you don't mind me asking, do you have any idea what her goal could be?
Safe to say, they're not exactly on the best terms at the moment. Ever since Paimon met the Traveler, he's been trying to track his sister down and get some answers. But she's been avoiding him.
I see. So you two have fallen out. Huh. A pretty common occurrence between siblings.
Well, yeah, that may be. But the stakes are a little higher where these two are involved.
They certainly are. Although somehow it doesn't surprise me that a spat between the Traveler and Twin could affect the fate of the entire world. Just so I'm clear, you're still on Natlan's side, and you have no idea what your sibling is after. Is that right? Well, that's a relief. When you first mentioned your sibling, I was worried we were about to be thrust into an impossible position. Our reports say that the Abyss Order has focused most of their efforts against the Masters of the Nightwind. If you don't plan on staying here with me, I'd recommend going there to lend them a hand.
I'll join you. Right now, the Collective of Plenty isn't facing a serious threat, so we should support the other tribes.
Many thanks, you two. Anything you need, send word to me right away.
Roger, roger.
And don't worry, you're still Natlan's hero. I'm not gonna blame you for something your sibling has done. Still, if we manage to find your sister, you wouldn't mind if I gave her a good punch to teach her a lesson.
Hey, yo! Oh. Mira, the timing. As soon as you said that, she mentioned punching punching the Traveler's sister. Oh, God. Can you, like, put the hands down? No one needs to be catching hands over here. Yeah. So, how's it going, Amira? Alright, I'm putting my hands down. Oh, no! No! It's not what I meant.
Let's ride!
What the heck? What happened?
Look, it's Eulalie.
If I put my hands up, it's not
I
good.
wasn't
If I put
expecting
my
to see
hands
you
up-
here.
hands down it.
Are you here to reinforce
No.
us?
No. If you're just gonna do that, then I should have said, T-pose.
Oh, it's everything my dominance to her in bed, huh? Okay.
God damn it. I am not good at this, I swear.
No, you're not.
How are things looking? Malika told us to come here.
Speaking of her, where is Harutan?
Somewhere AFK.
The situation must be pretty dire
Ah,
if it's
okay.
managed to get
Then
Zitlali out
again,
of the
doesn't
house.
really bother me what the fuck's ever. Sunshine is here by Ben just back in
Dire?
her YouTube
No,
videos.
I wouldn't go that far. It's mostly just
Doing much, nothing.
irritating. I heard we're being hit the hardest out of all the
Alright,
tribes. What are they
Also,
trying
how
to
are you looking
imply?
on Wednesday since I'm
They
gonna
just
be
think
doing
we're
Warframe
pushovers
again?
or something?
On Wednesday, sorry, I had to. Let me check the calendar.
The more I thought about it, the angrier I
Wednesday,
got. Couldn't exactly concentrate on my novel
I
after that, so...
should be awake.
Well, here I am.
Question mark. Since I have the
All
next
right,
day
all
an
right.
appointment early morning, I should be awake then, so it should be doable.
Okay. Well, if you're able to hop on, then I can help you out some more on Warframe.
Yeah, there's
how they
quite a
earn
bit
the
of
ire of
stuff
Granny
to do.
Eats
There's
Way, huh?
quite a lot of trophies that I need to do revolving that the free roam areas.
The thing I need to do with you is I need to get you to this thing called the Index.
They call themselves the Abyss Order, yes? Ugh,
You ever thought of?
tasteless.
You ever find yourself
Exactly
ever
the kind of
low on
two-dimensional
credits?
name a clueless writer picks because they don't trust the rest
Not
of
really,
their
honestly.
writing to persuade the reader of who the real villains
Well,
are.
there will be some times where you will need to shell out, and I'm not even kidding about this, 1 million credits.
I'm pretty
And
sure.
that's-
I'm pretty sure I should have that much.
And that's where the Index comes in. That is the go-to place to get loads and loads of credits.
Yeah, well, there's another. The what we're working on towards
saying your
getting
sister has poor
to
taste.
Uranus, defeating the boss. There's also another trophy that is revolving defeating the boss in Sarnrod or some shit like that. Bit further in the distance. Like 2 planets over.
Wait, what? Are you saying his sister is a member of the Abyss Order? I only said that because I was mad. But maybe I went too far.
Hey, let's save the chat for later. We've got some enemies incoming.
And not only that, but the Index also has some stuff that might be of use to you from over there.
Good. A much-needed chance to vent my frustration. And not a moment too soon. Things were getting awkward there. Luckily, I'll
But to
never
put
have
things
find
in a
out just how
nutshell
badly
for
the rest
you,
of that
Mira,
conversation was gonna
are you
go.
familiar with if this game mode from Call of Duty called Kill Confirmed?
I haven't really played Call of Duty, so.
Do you at least know about the game mode?
No.
Okay, hang on.
Bless you.
Thank you. Anyways, needs to win the Index. Here's how it works. When you kill someone, they drop this index point. You need to pick it up and take it back to your base. You can have multiple on your person at a time, but you will be hit with debuffs such as lowering your shields, lowering your health, massive energy drain, and more than likely also reducing your armor rating.
Okay.
But the more you have, the more points you get, and the Index does this little endurance thing to where the more points you deposit, the more time you can spend in the Index. And you can either keep going or take your winnings and go.
You didn't have to say that last part out loud, Sweet Lolly. Anyway,
So it's either go big or go bankrupt.
Alright, time to go bankrupt.
But no!
That's enough. Everybody stand back.
Oh my god. Oh. Only 3% on that, but holy fuck.
Phew. Much better. That's more like it.
Ooh, impressive work, Granny Eatsley.
But
If I'd known you were on the case already, I might have reconsidered whether your tribe really needed
doing all
reinforcements.
those K-drive races
If
on
anyone should be
second free
reconsidering,
roam
it's
planet.
the Abyss Order. They picked the wrong
Oh.
target this time.
You got to the hoverboard stuff.
Experience says that if we head in the direction they were
Yeah,
attacking
doing all
from,
that and
we should
those
find their
trophies
stronghold.
and all that, and also travel right
Why don't we press our advantage and destroy their base? They won't know what hit them.
And shit
Hey,
like that.
was there a battle here just now?
There's
Need any
also
help?
blueprint materials that I need for the Archwing.
The
And being
battle
able to
against
pull
the
it out
Abyss is
even
still
in free
fresh on our
roam.
minds, so everyone's
Or
used
some
to working
trophies as
together.
But I don't have the
Well,
materials for it,
morale's
so.
high and everyone's here. Let's go take down that stronghold.
What the heck?
There's a lot of games that I have that I don't have the trophies to complete. Hooray.
What is that thing? It's like it's draining the strength right from my toes. Find a way to destroy it! The Abyss Order's resistance is faltering. Now's our chance! Lalin, it's Papa! Get him! Get to work! Pyroclastic surge!
Hey, there's Fire Mommy.
Fulfill our pact! You two! Time to end them! Yeah! Alright. Let the mountain's veins boil!
There's a guy with the shield. Oh. Out of here.
From the sky! Warriors! Attack! After them! Get out of here! Teamwork is true! Bring it! Hear the echoes of the valley! Time to show you what happens when you mess with the Masters of the Night Wind!
Games that I have not even completed or like
For the
small
wrath
but
of
easy to
Eatfleet!
get.
Show no mercy!
But the games that me and you have.
Let's ride! Wrath from the sky!
Like the games
This stronghold is neutralized.
but those
Good
trophies
work,
are
everyone.
a pain in the ass.
The Abyss Order's all bark and no bite.
To be honest, this was anticlimactic. I was hoping for a personal apology at the very least. And ideally, a whole speech acknowledging the superior might of the Masters of the Nightwind. Well, whatever. I'll just have to make up for it with some extra wine at the victory feast.
Also,
With the
apparently
stronghold
there's
cleared,
a bit of
This
a
area
talk
should be
going
safe
around
for the
that,
time being. But
and
still,
we heard that,
something tells me we
anti-randomizer
can't
blocks
afford to let our
people.
guard down yet.
What?
Yeah,
Maybe it's
apparently
just
last
me,
time
but
me
an
and
enemy
her
under
was in the
siege
movie
normally
world,
defends their
one
stronghold
of
at all
my
costs.
exes
The fighting gets more and more
came on
intense right till the bitter
came
end.
in and apparently they had me, the Orchard had me blocked for this entire time and they weren't able to join me.
Yeah.
Hey, oh.
But this time was different.
Hey, yo, pizza's here.
Oh my god.
Most of the enemies here gave up and fled the...
Huh? Not
It's
sure
where
I
you
follow.
open up.
They did a tactical retreat, that's all. It's just a different strategy.
I'm not convinced. Don't forget, they're radicals who chose to wage war on an entire nation. They don't do things in half measures. It seems out of character to cut their losses and run like that.
So you're saying there's more to this
Honestly,
than meets
I'm
the
low-key
eye?
curious what type of trophies Fortnite has on the console.
I'm saying we don't know enough to be sure of anything at this stage. So let's stay alert and keep our
Last
defenses
time I
at the ready.
checked, I could mostly had them for the Save the World thing.
Paimon had a hunch you might say that, but you're right. If we can somehow use that key to track down your sibling, maybe we can end this war before things get serious. And maybe you can finally get some answers.
Wait, you're leaving? But I was still debating whether to invite you to the first victory feast.
Go ahead, you two. See, Lolly and I will take care of things here.
Made the black screen to teleport. Okay.
All right.
Some people are also questioning why Genshin was still active.
And we're back where we started.
Well, it still is.
Villager probably found the key nearby, right? Let's look around for clues. There's no time to waste. The Ansan and St. Lowly are waiting for us. Ugh. We've scoured the entire area, but still nothing. How the heck did the key end up in that Hillacherl's hands? Are we supposed to believe that it just fell out of your sister's pocket as she passed by? Seems kind of ludicrous to lose something so important in such a dumb way. But then again, who knows? Sometimes in life, things just go missing and that's that.
Oh, thank goodness. Someone's here. Please help me.
Huh? Who are you? What happened?
What the?
No, now isn't the time. Please, you've got to help me. I'm being chased by monsters and I can't keep running. Can you do something?
Yeah, where are they? Paimon doesn't see any monsters behind you.
Huh? I'm sorry, I don't quite understand. They're almost here. This really isn't the time to be joking around.
We're not. We're completely serious. We don't see any monsters.
But how? Ugh, there's no time. They're coming. We gotta run.
What's wrong with that girl?
Uh-oh.
She must be seeing things. Oh no! It looks like something really hit her. Quick, let's see if she's okay. What's wrong? Are you hurt?
The monsters! They're right there! You need to get out of here. It's too dangerous.
Someone's seeing delusions of grandeur.
Huh? Oh, now you finally see them. Well, it's about time. I nearly kicked the bucket just now. Great! Thank you, Savior.
Savior?
Hate the wolves. Stop.
Please.
You done? Paimon still can't see anything, so she can't tell. It just looked like you were slicing at thin air. Kind of funny, actually. Oh, really?
Sure.
What the heck is going on?
It's nothing. It's okay. I can see they're all gone now. No need for you to check. I didn't think much of it when the monsters were breathing down our necks, but now that I've calmed down, holding hands with you like this, I'm just a little shy, that's all.
Huh? Have you never shaken hands with someone before? You sure get flustered easily.
Well, anyway, I haven't had the chance to introduce myself yet. I'm Deirdith. Thanks for, saving me just now.
No worries. Paimon's Paimon, and this is the Traveler. With him around, you'll be safe from any monsters. As long as they're visible.
I see Harutan is away at the moment.
Yeah, again.
What was the deal with those monsters just now, anyway?
Again, for the 20th time.
Your guess is as good as mine. I could see them the whole time, so when you said you couldn't, I thought you were making fun of me.
Whoa! That must have been scary. The idea that we'd stand by and laugh while some poor girl was being hunted down by monsters?
Kinda sucks though that the Raymond
Don't
series
worry,
isn't
we
really
aren't
on
like
the
that.
PlayStation
When
at
we
all
say
at
we
the
can't see
moment.
something, it's because we really
Well,
can't see
not
it.
on current gen consoles anyway.
Yeah, which sucks. Oh, there's Fortnite.
You could still like download it over on a PS3.
Yeah, if
But
you have
more
PS3,
importantly,
that is.
did the monsters hurt you? How bad is it?
It's nothing serious. But I did sprain my ankle back there. I won't be doing any more running for a while.
Good idea. We'll take you.
Phew, thank you so much. Despite getting injured, I still feel much safer with you around. I'm gonna stay here until I heal up. Don't want to risk running into any more monsters.
Yeah, you already took a big enough risk coming out here all on your own. So,
All of them are
where are you
favorable
from,
to
Judith?
missions. Yeah, great.
A small village, far away from
told it.
here. I walked for what seemed like forever and lost my way, so... Yeah, I have no idea where I am anymore. Maybe all these trials and tribulations are part of the journey. No one's
That'd be a
finding
long
the
time
savior is
ago,
gonna be easy.
and I don't intend on downloading Fortnite again. Since I got other
That's the
games
second time you called the
to
traveler
play.
a savior.
Much more better.
What's all that about?
Oh, sorry. It just slipped out. I was caught off guard. The resemblance is so uncanny. Anyway, let me start from the beginning. There was once a sage who passed through my village. People got the sense that she was truly omniscient. The sage said that doomsday was coming. But as that day approached, a savior would reveal themselves to us. The day of disaster is almost upon us. So my grandmother begged me to leave the village and find the savior.
Doomsday?
I've heard people talk about the savior since I was a kid. Growing up, it really made an impression on me. The description is practically etched into my mind. So when I saw your golden
A few of
hair
those
for the
platinum
first
trophies you
time,
can't get anymore.
It was like this image that's existed in my mind's eye all these years suddenly came to life.
PlayStation All-Stars Battle
Everything
Royale,
matched.
both on the PSP and the PS3. A game called Onrush. And Destruction All-Stars.
Oh, so that's why you were lost for words when you first saw
Yeah,
him.
because I that you can't platinum the first
Well, the
PS2
Traveler's
anymore.
definitely got what
Nope,
it takes to be
they
a savior.
unlocked it, so I can't do them.
He's already got a ton of titles, so he won't mind one extra.
Actually, I don't think it's him.
But yeah, there's
What?
just some small
Didn't you say that
miscellaneous
everything matched?
and,
Everything
Roblox, for
except
instance,
the gender. The
there's two
savior was
trophies that I
described as
can't
a
do
young
because
woman.
I need
Oh, for
about
goodness
3
sake.
people to
There
play
are
with
gender
me.
requirements to be a savior?
I only know her and one of their friends that has it, but they both haven't really
If
played
it's
what the
not
fuck's that
you,
anymore.
then it's gotta be her.
Who? Who is it? You have a sister? Well,
But
then
yeah,
that's
the
it.
other trophy stuff, you
her.
can do them
has to be-
all
oh,
in
thank
like an
goodness.
hour tops.
Please, can you take me to see her?
Like literally one of the trophies is literally
Maybe, if you're lucky.
and
It just depends if we can
one
find her.
game.
But isn't she your sister?
One game for an entire hour.
Sorry. Looks like Paimon steered this conversation
That's
back
actually
to
a
the
quick
fallout
little shit
between you
right
two. It wasn't on purpose, but that's the reality, so it's hard to avoid.
Okay, fair enough. But since you're looking for her anyway, why don't we team up? We might stand a better chance if we work together. Yes, everyone says that the disaster is inevitable. But the savior will rescue us all from our pain and suffering. I've always dreamed of meeting the savior.
Do you really buy this whole doomsday thing? Seems kind of far-fetched. See? She broke eye contact. Sure sign of a guilty conscience. Time to... What's wrong, Deirdis? Something's clearly bothering you. You want to tell us what's going through your mind?
Oh, I just... how should I put it? The traveler looks just like the savior of my dreams. And it's not every day that the savior of dreams
Does she
swoops
have a
in
crush on
and
him?
saves the day in your moment of crisis.
I have no idea. I literally just met this character. I'm like, okay, what's this chick's
So
deal?
I'm just a little overwhelmed, that's all. 3 seconds of unbroken eye contact is the limit. I don't think my mind and body can handle any more than that.
What do you mean, limit? What happens after 3 seconds?
I'm sorry. Please forget that I said anything. Let's just leave it there for now. Like I said, I'm going to hide here until I feel well enough to move again. If you manage to find the savior in the meantime, please come and let me know. Thank you.
Are you sure you'll be okay here on your own? Do you have enough to eat?
I'll be fine. I might not be much of a fighter, but I know how to stay hidden. And if I get hungry, I'm sure I'll find something around here.
Alright then. Well, take care.
Might as well join there.
What a mysterious girl. We should definitely keep an eye on her.
Yeah, too,
And hey, at least she seems to like you. And it sounds like she's gonna help look for your sister when she's healed. Anyway, this is probably all the progress we're gonna make for now. Let's head back to the Masters
Hello,
of the Night
Yuki.
Wind and see if they need our help.
Don't worry about Thunder, he has just some fun with the fire mommy.
What? No.
Let's ride.
Also, question, that island that is
Oh, you're back.
far
How did it
off
go?
the coast,
Find anything?
a thing. Does that also belong to Mondstadt?
Oh, one of the islands that you can see far away. I think I know one of them just leads to the little endgame thing. Well, there's another island, but you'll have to glide to it.
Nothing substantial, unfortunately. But we had the weirdest experience.
So I take it that the war's still on? That's okay. I just wasn't sure, because things seemed to be at a standstill while you were gone. The Abyss Order hasn't attacked us. And since we don't know what they're planning, we haven't made a move either. In a word, it's a stalemate. The guards have been keeping watch around the clock, but for everyone else, you wouldn't even know we're at war.
Huh. Really makes you wonder what the Abyss Order's thinking.
I was wondering, Traveler, if you have the time, could you go and pay a visit to the guards? They've been working a pretty demanding schedule. I was gonna go see them myself, but I'm sure they'd appreciate a visit from the greatest hero of our time.
Oh, but you're a great hero too, Ian-san.
Great. Thanks, you two.
No, square.
Wow, Tumaini, our hero. We've actually fought together before. You probably don't remember
So that new Sonic Racing Cross Worlds game just announced some new characters.
Oh.
And upcoming future ones. And this was announced at the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards. We're getting SpongeBob and Patrick in there, but when I was watching some footage, it doesn't look like they're voice acted.
Bruh.
Hey, Thunder.
And Yuki, let me finish. We're also getting characters from 2 series. First series is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Why the fuck would they be in a Sonic game?
I have no idea, dude. Anyways, Yuki? Yuki?
Yeah, I'm just watching. Somebody found out there are skill points in Dread Zone interior.
Like,
but this is for beta and for the Gladiator version that came out 10 months before the prototype one. You never played.
Wait,
Gladiator
there used
is
to
a
be-
different name for Deadlocked.
Yeah, he knows. Apparently in Dread Zone, complete
Then it's
any
truly an honor
challenge
to serve
with
alongside
only
you
your
once-
combat
Thank you for
bots
standing
earning
guard this whole
kills.
time.
It's all good. Honestly, it's not been that much work. Haven't heard a peep from the enemy. Nothing that would indicate an impending attack. I've
Defeat
spotted a bunch of
Vox
Abyss Order
without
operatives, but they
taking
weren't acting
any
hostile, just hanging
damage.
around. There were even moments when they
You
seemed
up
to be
for a
meditating.
challenge, Thunder?
At least, that's what it looked like to me. Maybe it's part of their religion or something. Out of an abundance of caution, I asked some shamans from the tribe to take a look and see if there was anything nefarious at work. But they didn't sense anything untoward, so we just put it down to religious ceremony and left them to it.
Huh. Interesting. Oh well. The more time they spend meditating, the less time they spend trying to beat us to a
What
pulp.
the heck? Da__ V. Hi, how have you been? I am doing good. Wait a minute. I have a sneaking suspicion. Hang on. And where is... Aha.
And somebody in the deadlock.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
If this is what I think it...
Somebody in the Horizon community is having a yellow light of death on the PS3. RIP. There it goes, another one.
And here we go.
Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust.
Well, I just looked on Twitter or from a certain someone that just got into the chat, and it seems we have another one of those people that wants to sell art.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Even though they might try to come in here and say, I wasn't trying to sell art, I just want to make friends and make connections. I am not falling for freaking lying boogaloo. I can try to make my own stuff, and if I were to get someone, I would get it from a trusted source. Not someone that just pops into the stream and probably just self-promote. No, we ain't doing that. So after hearing this, David, you may either stay and watch and maybe try to have an actual conversation, or you may leave. The choice is yours.
The choice is yours.
Well, the shamans didn't raise any concerns, so how bad could it
The
be?
countdown
As far as I'm
has
concerned, so long as they don't pose an active threat, they can do all the cult worship activities they want. Besides, as soon as everything's in place and we're ready for an all-out offensive, there'll be no match for us.
I'm sorry, God. Don't you mean surrender or die?
Everyone in this sector is hereby under arrest for suspected of being a graphic designer. Surrender and die! Excuse me, sir. Don't you mean surrender or die?
Numbers. Let's keep going, traveler.
There is a way to fix yellow light of death on PS3. Expensive shit. You need to get some kind of ink, installed it to a special wires. It's like a mod that connects directly to the PS3 that you connect to the laptop, so you can debug the PS3.
Meet and greet?
Then it will tell you which part or what is the error.
I
Like,
wasn't.
why couldn't Sony just
I'm so nervous.
make it more simpler to
You'd march
tell,
to war without so much as
make it
blinking.
so it will tell us
What's so
the error,
scary about a chat with a traveler, huh?
rather than
It's
all
not the
this
same thing
shit.
at all. There are plenty of chances to go to
They
war.
really fucked up
But
for
a
the PS3.
one-on-one chat
They
with our
really
great hero, that could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. How can
Yeah,
I
even though
not be
PS3
nervous?
has
What if I say
any
something wrong? Or
USB
if my
controller,
posture's bad?
that's
Or if
one
I
of the
accidentally make
most
a weird expression with my face?
biggest
One
such.
bad impression can stick for life.
It has the good
Here
features.
to judge you on your posture or
It
your
really has some
facial
good shit.
expressions.
Unlike PS4 and PS5, like the fuck is PS Plus? Then you have another
I'm
one
sorry,
and
great
another
hero,
one. It's
but
like
I
called
have a
fucking
small
Battle
favor to
Pass or
ask.
something. And then you cannot use the PS4 controller on PS5, and you cannot use PS5 on PS4. But you can use them both on PS3. The fuck, Sony? Oh yeah, money. And greediness. Greed.
Not to mention, you can also use a Nintendo Switch Pro controller on PS3.
Yeah.
No,
And then they
of
got
course not.
greedy.
I just
Just like
figured that if I
every
don't
other
ask now, I'll regret it for the rest of my life.
That's followed.
Like you can do a lot of stuff on the PS3.
I know.
Even,
if you wouldn't mind
like
taking
even
over
without
for
doing
me for
any
just a few
homebrew
minutes?
stuff, you could still do stuff on there.
I know.
Sheepish
I know.
audacity. Just pick one or the other, will you?
I just wish we had the perfect PS3 system that wouldn't so easily break with yellow light of death or something. I mean, there is one guy who tried to make a perfect PS3 system. Replaced the the CPU processor.
Obviously, I
unit
never
with smaller
expected
ones,
to
so
win,
it wouldn't
but
overheat.
until
He needed
now,
to
I didn't
resolder the
appreciate just how
balls.
great the gulf was
Did
between
he
us.
pretty much
I'll be
almost done the
bragging
entire
about the
console?
day I got to
He wanted
spar
to
with
save
Hermione
the
for the rest of
EE
my life.
emulation
Today's really
for
my
the
lucky
PS2
day.
titles, so he used the fat one.
Keep up with you. Your tone has changed all over again. Now you've had a spar with the travel.
And unfortunately, and he
People can have a
somehow
good
got it to
conversation,
work, but
we
unfortunately,
warriors bond by sparring. And now that I've had a bout with the hero,
until
we're
more
no longer
trophies off the
strangers.
list.
Nothing to be nervous about anymore.
Wait a second, Yuki. I think there was a time when you showed me that someone was able to change out the entire XMB menu. Is that true? On the PS2.
yeah, there is XMB. I mean, yeah, there was a homebrew that's like FreeMC boot, but
Not
with
at all.
XMB
We
menu.
haven't spotted
But I
any new
can't
enemy
remember what
movements.
its name. I know some guy worked on it.
Like I seen something where there was two kinds of menus. One that made it look like the PS3 menu, and the other was it looked like something from Xbox.
You're back.
Well, from Xbox
So, did the
360
guards find anything?
during the second iteration of its XMB menu.
Nothing much, no. Someone mentioned that the Abyss Order has been doing some kind of
I just wish I
meditation or
could
prayer, but
try out the
apparently it
actual
seemed harmless.
XMB menu from PCX.
Paimon
The
wants to
problem
lodge a
with
complaint
those,
about one of the guards, though. His
I mean,
name's
that's the latest
Kintaro.
PS2. Problem with those, it's the laser quickly dies out. It actually has two lasers, like for Blu-ray and for DVD. Two DVD drives, they usually die out, and they're really hard to repair because nobody knows anything about them. They're rare and hard, easy to break hard.
Hence why I'll need to get the hard drive to put into the PS2. 'Cause that is also compatible with the
I'm perfectly
Yeah.
sober when I'm hungover.
Yeah, also me and K9 always wanted
I'll
to
admit
get
that sounds strange at
hands
face value,
on one of
but
those PCX, the
regardless,
rare PS2
what I meant to say
consoles
is,
that only came
I
out in
heard
Japan,
something about
latest,
the Abyss Order engaging in
equipped with
meditation.
XMB, the actual XMB menu.
Does that mean anything to
However, you can only play Japanese region games because, so I don't think I would even
something
waste my
strange
time
in my
on
dream.
the laser.
It was vague, but
Modding it,
seemed as
I don't
if
think it's
some
possible
noise had found
because
its way
nobody
into
knows anything
Natlan's
about
ley
them
lines.
or how they run or how they perform.
What does that mean?
So I don't think there is.
I
Maybe
don't
that
think it
could
had
be.
any tangible
I'm not sure
effect on
if
the Night
Open
Kingdom
Tuna
or on our ley
managed to
lines,
do it.
but still, it's
I can
like
look at
a
it now.
signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It
Why
might not
not just
interfere
reset?
with ours or pose any detectable risk, but I just get the sense that something strange is going on.
Okay. Compatible with each PS2 console, starting from SCP 18,000 up to ACPH 19,000.
Lines couldn't sense anything.
No, I'm not sure which PCS protocol.
I think we should go talk to the chiefs. There's no point dragging this out. We need to take the initiative and drive the Abyss Order out of Natland for good.
I was right about that person that came into the chat.
I'm
After
sure the chiefs will agree.
All the
but
person
it will
out,
still take
they
us
left.
some time to gather the required force.
Of course.
In war, adequate planning and preparation is the key to victory.
Sure, but the finer
Number
details
one way to
aren't
get
my
rid of a
concern.
graphic designer in chat,
Anyway,
call them
I'll leave
out.
you to it. Just remember to come find me when you're ready to talk to the chiefs. Oh? Sure, what is it? Huh, you mean only select individuals can see them? Now that's a strange one. I guess they could be manifestations of a disturbed psyche, or extreme negativity embodied in physical form. It could also be a simple case of dead monsters whose souls got stuck here somehow. Well, I say simple.
And I don't have any
Things quickly
Japanese.
get confusing when you start looking into monster souls. For starters, trying to figure out which classification system to use is a real pain in the—
Do you know what's the last game
Granny
that
Eatsley's learning
released
and
on the
wisdom
PS2?
knows no bounds. But could we just
At least
get the
in
short
Europe.
answer?
Hey, I was just thinking out loud. You really think I was just trying to flaunt my knowledge?
The last game for Europe
Anyway,
was
the
PS4.
short answer is
Released in
there are
2014
many
for
potential
PS2.
explanations for the kind of phenomenon
I mean
you describe.
2013.
That said, it's not something I've ever encountered. in all my-
2013.
Wow.
PS2 was alive
Okay.
for
Well, if Granny Eatsley's
12
never seen
years.
it might as well not exist, right?
Hey, I'm not that old.
Care to elaborate on what happened?
No, I'm not sure if Japanese is
Really? You had to hold her hand to see the
Oh,
monsters?
Japanese released any
That
other.
sounds
I
a
know
little
there is an
contrived.
port for Minecraft for PS2 and Doom.
Maybe the point is more that it requires direct physical contact, whether that be hand-holding or otherwise. But
Doom
that's
can
neither
run
here nor
anything as
there.
long as there
me
is
is,
CPU and
It
monitor.
sounds like she's convinced that your sibling, the leader of the Abyss Order, is a savior. That really makes me question whose side this girl is on.
Hey Thunder,
And whether what she told you about her background
have you
is
ever
actually
seen
the
Doom
truth.
running on a pregnancy
Sorry if
test?
that comes across as paranoid. It's just hard not
I've
to
seen
be
it
suspicious of
run
everything when
on
we're in the
many,
middle of a war.
many things.
And somebody installed it on voting machine.
Whoever
Fucking
this girl is,
unbelievable.
she sounds like bad news.
Like you can freaking install it as like a small little thing on a PC tower and still play it.
And it can be even installed on the vaping machine.
It's hard to know what to make of it. A young lady all by herself, lost in the middle of nowhere, sees monsters that no one else can, calls the leader of the Abyss Order her savior. At the very least, we should remain vigilant.
They might as well
Keep a
just
close
make
watch
the
on her.
freaking Doom game a TV plug-in game.
sensible. On that note, we probably shouldn't have left her by herself in that cave.
Traveler, we still need some time to muster our forces. Maybe you could check on her if you're not busy. Just be careful.
Let's go check on her.
What the frick?
Why holding hands?
I
Why
heard
that
from a friend that those guys who were building Doom, they
literally
went
anything
to a
else.
library, reading books about programming,
I'm not normally so suspicious
like
of
every
strangers,
single day.
but at times like this, the safety of the
Go to
tribes
library,
has to come
read,
first.
go back, write a code, go library. The old days, before YouTube, before Unity, Unreal Engine, free tutorials, free stuff.
Let's ride.
Managed to make a perfectly optimizable game that can run on anything. Unlike today, where 80 gigabytes of memory is minimum for a game. That how much about tells you how much optimization in video gaming industry
Here we
has
are. Dear Will
progressed.
still be here, right? So quiet though.
Was that a bad joke?
Uh-oh. What if Yansan was right?
Almost.
Maybe she never intended to stay here at all.
Honestly, even in the orchard, I feel like I'm the one who makes the models the most optimized.
Traveler, watch out!
Can deadlock be run with 4-player squad?
Sorry. I didn't know it was you. I heard a noise and I thought it was the monsters coming to get me. Did I hurt you? Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking straight.
Phew. That was scary. Paimon thought we'd walked into a trap. Maybe we shouldn't have sneaked in without announcing it. Then you would have known we weren't monsters.
To be honest, I've been really on edge since you left. I just have this constant feeling that any second, the monsters are gonna come back and get me. And it's not like I can run from them. There's also no way to cook here. It's good you got back when you did. Another
When South
hour
Park
and a
finally
half and you
arrives
probably
on
would have found me
Paramount
starved
Plus
to
in
death.
the US on July 1st, wow, the following episodes will be banned from streaming service.
It does explain why your
Big gay
attack on the
ass,
Traveler was
big
so
boat
weak.
ride.
What?
Season 1, oh yeah, I remember that.
Or get
Aaron
killed by
compared in
monsters.
with not without my
Promise that you'd be
angles.
okay here on your own.
I just
With
didn't want to
great
lose face in front of my
expectations.
hero.
Super best friends,
He already
yeah,
saved my
and
life
Jared
once.
has hates.
That's
Super
more
best
than
friends
enough.
is
I
basically
just
episode where
wanna
Muhammad is
come
being
across as
shown,
a constant
and it's
burden.
banned basically everywhere. From South
Huh.
Park website
For
as well.
someone on the brink of starvation,
You can only
you're
watch them
pretty
streaming
preoccupied with your
websites or
image.
torrents.
What's the real reason?
Piracy saves the day.
That is the real reason.
Jared
bury
has
my
8.
soul here, you
Simpsons
know?
did it. Okay, why is Simpsons did it banned? I've seen the episode, but there is nothing
Anyway,
bad
so,
about it, like for controversial.
Could you make me some food now?
Cancelled. Wow. Ban the episode that pretty
getting
much
hungry
makes
now,
fun
too.
of being cancelled, I guess.
Go on then. You can join us for dinner.
I think that's the episode. Hold on, I think that's the episode where Cartman gets. Spoiler.
I am
It has-
so full.
Thanks
for saving me.
Spoiler alert. I remember the fourth
Starvation
season
feels
where
like
there
a
are
distant
ads
memory now.
that turn into humans. It's like they made a parody on Terminator.
Get away, Deirdre. Guess that explains
Passion
why
of
you
the
had the
Jew.
energy to make it this far.
You got effed in the air.
Tried so hard to hold back, but it looks like I still came across like a
2
total
days
glutton.
before the day after tomorrow. Trapped in the closet. Oh yeah, that's when one of the famous movie actors just decided to go into the closet.
And it's all thanks to you both that I'm able to relax and
Cannot
enjoy
remember
it.
who
I was
it
cooped
was.
up in that cave the whole time
Cartoon
you
Wars,
were
1
gone.
out of 2. What?
Now I'm finally out.
Wait, so they're allowing
The air
Cartoon
seems
Wars 2 out of 2, but
and
they're
the
not allowing
stars
part 1. And
more
now
beautiful
if
than
you're
ever
gonna watch it
before.
on Paramount Plus, like you're just gonna watch part 2 and be like, what the fuck just happened?
When I was young, I used to lie on the roof of my house,
and 2001.
gazing up at the
Chupacabra.
stars.
Ginger
And
cow.
often, my mind would drift to
these
this
names.
question. Is this starry sky actually real?
Oh, hang up. Hang on. What the fuck is this?
But
There
my
we go.
grandma would tell
Gotta
me
get rid of-
the answer
there's
to that
someone-
question doesn't really matter. Think of all the people in our village
Freaking
who spend
description
their
says,
entire
I can
lives
take your
here, she'd
Twitch and
say.
YouTube to the next level.
them,
I ain't falling for
that
this.
little
Go
village
away.
is their whole world. And so, if it's our destiny to live beneath this sky all our lives,
How many people
then
are
whatever may or may
in that
not
type
lie
of
beyond,
institution all the time?
this is our world. And that sky
Just
is
gotta
real to
weed
us.
them out like a lawnmower.
And people question why I don't advertise myself around like that. I'm like,
Not really.
easy, because people call them scammers and all that shit like no tomorrow, and that's getting annoying. So I don't want to go into the same boat.
No, what you do is that you just post your art about on your thing. You don't go around just posting it on other people's stuff. Like, you let the people find you.
Yeah. If someone likes my work and wants to
I
commission
really
me,
treasured
alright,
my
I can do that.
world
If someone
for a really
ignores
long
me
time.
and pretty much and
The
doesn't
village was my
even
everything. The
pretty much sees me as
houses,
ignored
the
and all that, then
scenery,
alright, what the fuck.
stories I always loved to hear about the Savior. But I could never bring myself to agree with Grandma. Even if the village was my entire
I just
world,
thought of something funny.
I still had to know what lay
Hey,
outside its borders.
Harutan commissions you, but I'd like to commission you for pizza. Huh?
So, I finally ventured out and set off on my journey to find the
I
Savior.
mean, should I commission
I'm
me
going
to
to
make
make my world bigger,
for her a
one
skunk
step
model?
at a time. And I'm not going to stop until I've seen what's beyond the stars. Maybe
You
then
know, but
I'll finally
that's
get an
fitting for
answer to the
Harutan
question
with,
I had
as
as a
you know,
child.
she's already let it rip a few times.
Yeah.
Who knows?
That's
Maybe one
girl
day,
is,
I'll be
well,
sitting
that
and
is
chatting
also
just like we are
gender
now,
fluid as well, like.
but with someone from another world.
First off, surprised
Yeah,
that you even
one day.
want a commission place for me.
If only we
And
could
they're
tell
like,
her.
yeah, it also depends on how much
probably
it
best
costs.
not
I'm
to
like,
open that
trust
can
me,
of
on my
worms
part,
right
it's
now.
way more cheaper
I
than any
need
other
to find the
commission
Savior
from
and
people.
protect my world. Then, I can make sure it continues to grow. That's the most worthwhile thing I can
Oh,
think
how
of
was
doing.
your game
So I've been giving
session
it
with
everything I've
Ventus on
got.
Dead by Daylight?
Pretty good, honestly.
My
Was
fucking-
kind of good, actually. And
wants
he
to
was also
root
pretty
now.
surprised on
sorry.
how good I was
I got
in
a
the
little
game
carried
itself
away.
already.
I always get chatty after a hearty
Oi.
meal. Just like my grandma.
Oh, hi, Harutan. Hope you're having a wonderful day.
My fucking limp noodle of a grandfather literally just, told me to do the dishes even though I was fucking in the middle of doing them. Like, can you not see? Are you that fucking blind?
The monsters are back.
Are you that fucking senile already?
In already.
Can you see them now?
He's usually the one with common sense.
No,
I don't
apparently
think-
not anymore.
Apparently he lost that somewhere.
Being around your grandmother does that, apparently.
What the?
Apparently. My whole fucking family is nuts. Even his daughter was like, who is my aunt,
I
by
still
the way,
can't see anything.
was like,
Please, be careful.
why don't you do the dishes? And I'm like, I am in the middle of doing the fucking dishes. Can you not?
That is so bull. How can he switch elements without going to a statue? Oh, this is, you're breaking again, dude.
Peanut files. Oh wait, never mind. I need to say more like you. Check his penis file.
So, what? No. God damn it. You watched the clip, didn't you?
Yep. Of course I do.
Huh? Wow, that was fast. Did you get all of them? Oh, Paimon's slowly but surely getting used to
Oh,
the sight of you
and the
hiding in thin air.
censorship was most likely encouraged by
You
Paramount
doing all
German.
right, Meredith?
Now that makes sense because Germany is one of the
There's nothing to be
shittiest.
scared of anymore.
Oh, I'm fine.
You know, they are the
I
reason
just
why
spaced
we
out
have
there for a
shitty
moment.
censorships
You
here for the video
Not
game.
entirely.
That's a pretty bold move under the circumstances.
Well, not anymore,
I was
but
just-
we used to in PS2 days.
The image
and
of the
before.
traveler fighting to protect me.
I
was
Like they
trying
did.
to commit it to memory. Seems like the least I can do.
All right. Whatever floats your boat.
Anyway, there are no more monsters in the area, and it's getting late. Why don't
Oh, Rug is
you
in the
stay
chat.
here tonight?
Blah, 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 blah.
Reasonable to climb on.
Hi, Rug.
What do you think, traveler?
So, why the fuck is that one person in the Jack X server?
Yep. Yuki already yapping. Well, that's Rug. You've seen him a few times. He's like one of the memorable people from there.
People are
That's
too
okay.
pussy.
What about me?
People are too pussy these days.
Okay. Yes, you are too.
Wow, you guys.
Why are you going in
I-
alone?
Anyway, lesson learned. Don't pay for streaming services. Pay for VPN and torrent the shit. Because they're just gonna...
Rug said, I'm more iconic.
Not even in your
Well-
dreams.
Or just
Oh, I still need to grab the sound at That I still have in my sound alerts thing and bring it over to the server. Let me play the game.
Streaming sites for the game.
Oh, Rug said Fortnite looks different. This is not Fortnite.
Hey, Rug.
Looks like Yuki is wanting to talk to Rug. I'm pretty sure Rug can hear you. Now go ahead.
Doomsday.
I'm part of the Jackass.
A fitting name indeed.
Rug said I'm ignoring this bald man. He's not bald. Are you?
Bald. But
a blood-red sky.
Anyways,
wild beasts that slaughter all in
why the fuck
sight.
is even Joey in that Jackass
Endless
server?
pain. A terrible curse that cannot be reversed.
What's showing?
And
Joey.
the
He's in the
birth
Jackass server.
of a savior.
Oh, that. He's not there to cause any trouble. Well, he's just, I don't know what he's doing, but from what I've seen, he's
not even doing
He just doesn't want no trouble, from what it seems.
Yeah, just
excuse me.
spying on us, probably also saying some shit and all that to cause trauma or some shit like that in other servers.
Well, whatever he's doing, as long as he's not doing anything, then it's fine. What the fu-
You're awake. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, You just look quite distressed, like you were having a nightmare. I thought if I took your hand into mine, you might
I
find
don't
it
know
soothing.
how the game night on
At
Friday's
least,
gonna go.
That's what my family always did when I had nightmares. But it
Oh,
didn't seem
yeah.
to work on you. In fact, I think I made it
And it's
even
kind of a
worse.
good thing too, since
sorry.
I was gonna do Crash 2, but nah. Since I'm gonna be needing to do something on Saturday, I can just host the game night on
Trying
Friday.
to pull a fast one on the Traveler.
What? Don't be
Rug said this is just
More
riveting.
self-control than that.
Riveting.
Self-control? What does that have to do with it?
Definition.
Yeah, meanwhile, me, I'm just also not going to try and doing some
Paimon getting back to sleep
miscellaneous
after this. You go
missions
ahead.
and stuff.
But for the rest of the night, Paimon is staying up to keep an eye on this young lady.
Oh yeah, you got a lot of stuff to do.
Do I really seem
Yeah, a
that
lot of
shady
trophy
to
stuff
you?
as well.
3 months later.
Pretty much.
Well, Deirdre, there should be enough food
At least
for
at
3
the
days.
pulled two.
Make sure you eat the perishable stuff
Crash
first,
2
so nothing
trophies
goes
away.
to
I
waste.
don't know where.
You can't tell which stuff is
Oh, and I see
perishable,
Rug
right?
kind of changed
Yeah.
his color.
I can tell from the ingredients. Thank you so much. 3 days
Well,
will
on-
definitely
on
be
my-
enough time for my ankle to
on-screen
heal.
chat anyway.
Then I'll continue on my journey to find the savior.
All right, then we'll be
Yeah,
off.
that means
Bye
they
for now,
left and
Deirdre.
rejoined.
See you? Wait! But if this is goodbye, how am I supposed to find you again? Oh, I mean, what if
Rug
I
said,
find
"Let
your
me
sibling?
do my
How am I
thing."
supposed to let you know?
Let me shine on you.
That's a good point. We share the same
Huh?
goal, but we're constantly on the road, so
What
we
thing?
got no fixed address.
Oh, he's gonna show me,
When
show
the
us
time
the
comes,
thing.
you can just write a letter to Marika. She'll be able to find us for sure.
What? Oh god.
Mawika?
That's only in your
Who's Malika?
wishful thinking.
I bet it's big. Yes, I like it when it's big.
They're here! But it doesn't look like they're marching to war.
And you questioning why I am a moderator and
Running
you are
away?
not?
Where? What are you talking about?
Oh.
The...
So, when I get too horny, it's bad, but when you get too horny...
Oh, Rug is
you
thinking of
hear me
streaming
right
soon
now
now
being
that
horny
he's
as
on
all shit
PC,
right now?
but but he doesn't think he'd be a good host / streamer. No, Rug, I think you'd be a good streamer. Not to mention, some people might find your accent pleasing. Besides, you never know. You never know.
Do you think they would find me pleasing? Because
Yoki!
Sure, I love pleasure.
Rug said the sarcasm would get the people, I think. Well, that just depends on the person themselves. If they can't handle a good joke, then they can just leave the stream.
No, nobody can handle anything today. Everybody is like...
That's strange.
Soften up.
I guess it's my turn to not be able to see the monsters.
Fragile like Chinese art. I mean, the fine art. Like, you know, vases. Like how fragile they are.
I'm also fragile and bad.
There we go. What did I say?
Yeah, way less so than you.
Well, the Rug has got the big thing, so he can join you.
You're right. I see them now. You weren't joking after all. So this is what it's like.
What a weird situation. What is making these monsters invisible? Is it Deerdit? Or the monsters themselves?
Why, Mira, why are
Might
you
as well
not
mow
with
these
her?
ones down, just so they can't pose a threat to the tribes.
What do you mean?
Like, why don't you never visit her?
All done. Their morale seems
Was
super
it
low. Guess they really were on the run, huh?
So
yeah.
there's no more of them, right? I still can't wrap my mind around this. Why couldn't I see them until you took my hand?
Judging by how close you two are, I would probably already guess you would just decided, oh, okay, let's meet up.
Ideas of why those monsters might have been running away?
Because it
Arrow?
It's easy.
Paimon's getting a little
Yeah.
worried about Eon Sun.
Because
and
we
the
live
others.
across the ocean.
Let's head back to the Masters of the Night Wind
What do
right
you-
away.
Wait. You're not both in the same country.
See ya, and
No,
please take care.
by far not.
No.
I
Ah,
live in America, dude. She lives in the European region.
You're peeing.
I said European. I'm over here trying to drink something while y'all are talking about this, and it's
We
just
ran
like
into
I
quite a big
can't
group from the Abyss
talk
Order
while
just
I'm
now.
drinking.
Has something happened at the front?
well, that only means one thing: tickets for the plane.
The front line has collapsed.
Huh? But how?
Multitasking, Haru cannot.
Yeah, costs
No,
money.
relax. Their front line has collapsed, not ours.
Oh, feels like you
Why
could have
don't
phrased
we
that more
have
clearly at the
teleporting
start.
devices?
But this is
Be easier,
good news,
quicker.
right? Why'd you still look so serious?
Because we don't have the technology for that.
Yet. It would require to stabilize the warhole.
No, we're still
On the
mustering
river shore.
troops. Nowhere near ready to go on the offensive. So at first, I was also confused about what exactly happened out there. But just now, I got the full story from a guard who was on the scene.
Science!
He watched the enemy lines crumble in real time.
What did he see?
One person.
Science.
Just a single individual.
Morty.
They stormed the enemy lines and attacked with a vengeance, cutting them down like paper dolls. They
Love is
wielded
just
an
a chemical
unknown
reaction
power
in your brain.
and
It's
fought
nothing
with a
special,
sword
Morty.
style that no one
Get over it.
recognized.
Be
The
better
guard
than
who
that.
relayed this to me said that before he even
Believe
had
in
time to
science.
react, the enemy was decimated. I'm only recounting what I heard, and assuming they're a neutral party, we'll need to figure out how to engage with them.
You don't need to sweat it. Honestly, with the Abyss Order acting out so publicly, it's about time you shook.
What?
How about we try that thing on Friday night?
What thing?
You know what I'm talking.
The thing we did?
Yes, the thing we did.
Okay.
Out of context.
Controller!
Sounds weird.
My controller be having issues. Or maybe it's not the controller, it might be the charge cord.
But I still have to see if I'll be able to join up.
It's been a while, Dane.
On the
Yeah.
easy
we heard
note,
what went down,
well,
we figured you'd shown up.
I just might
You
finish
caused
up the demo
quite a
code.
stir, you know. Oh, this is a friend of ours from
I cannot,
Natland.
I'm getting
Her name's
tired.
Yan-san. She insisted on coming here to thank you in
Tired of
person.
that shit as well.
It is my honor, Mr. Dainsliff. Thank you for breaking the
what?
stalemate in our war against the Abyss Order. Natlan is fortunate to share a common enemy with such a mighty warrior as yourself.
Please don't mind him, Yan-san. He always talks like that, but he's a pretty nice guy deep down.
It's quite all right. Uezo Janssen respects those of great power. It's quite clear that he meant no offense.
Where is
and
Zilla?
I'm still delighted to make his acquaintance.
I have
Anyway,
no
since you're old
idea.
friends,
Zilla still
I'll leave you to catch up
streams
for now.
here and there,
Take your time.
but she has yet to even join up on
thing.
game nights.
You probably have plenty of other stuff to do anyway, right? Since this war isn't exactly over. See?
I wonder if she found out anything.
Hey,
That's probably
Jane,
for
would
private.
it have killed you to be a little more polite? She's our friend.
Where is... Wait, maybe I should go ask him.
Ugh, so stubborn. But whatever. So anyway, Jane,
Oh.
do you have any new info about the Abyss Order?
He
for us?
changed his name to The
Any idea
Rug
what they're trying to achieve with this war,
100.
for example?
He's now The Rug.
The Rock.
So, oh, now what, Rug? Are you going to either A, just be a voice-only streamer,
Too. But it
B,
sounds like you're no
face
closer to
cam
learning
streamer
what that
like
goal
me,
is than we are.
or C, though I highly doubt you doing this, and being a VTuber who is a Rug?
The rugby?
Wait, tomorrow?
What do you think we should
Wait,
do?
what? Due to platform review.
What? Rug said, I'd say faceless. I've been faceless to friends and such for the past 2 years almost. Alrighty then, faceless it is. But you should at least come up with like a profile picture. I mean, you could use the one you've been using in Discord. Like, they know what I look like, but I don't have my face cam on 24/7. And yeah, I get that, I get that.
Paimon gets it. Nothing in the world can
God,
satisfy
please,
you
no.
like making
No.
mincemeat out of the Abyss Order.
No.
Right?
Okay. So, faceless.
Wow. Okay. A rare, candid response from Dane.
And it looks like you're going to be doing some PC games. So, I would maybe think about maybe having some sort of overlay. I mean, you'll still need to do some of that stuff for like alerts and whatnot. But you can only do so much until you hit affiliate, which shouldn't take you long.
Yeah, only like 4 or 5 years or so.
Well, yeah, but you have to get a word out that hey, you're a streamer. Like, you have to go into like your little friend groups and whatever, and people who know you, and they might need to support your stream by just being in there or keeping 4 concurrent viewers up until you hit the affiliate status, and then you can be doing a lot more. And in that case, if you're collab stream, aim with Rug on Jack X Win.
Meanwhile, my ass hasn't streamed for like several months or maybe a year now.
You're always welcome to stream the game nights with me.
Found his sister's
Yeah, the
hibernation
factor
chamber
of the
key
matter
near the
though is
collective
the,
of plenty.
that
She must have lost it.
that my shit is quite often fucking around like no tomorrow, like crashing, blue screening me, or whatever.
After finding the key, we
I wouldn't
also
even
ran
know
into
where
this
to
weird
begin.
girl. She kept seeing monsters that we couldn't see. And then, this other time, we saw a load of monsters.
Well, I would say start with your
She
alerts,
also said she was on a
since
journey to find the savior.
you're going to be getting
Her description of the
followers.
savior matched the traveler pretty closely, so we figured
I would
it's
suggest you
probably his
look
sister.
on streamlabs.com. They got like stuff for alerts and whatever, and a little link that you can download to put into OBS and plays the alert when someone follows.
Yeah, that's right. Is something the matter,
Oh,
Dane?
and you can also add in a donation link in your About Me as well. Oh, for the About Me, you'll need to put in panels and whatnot. I can send you a link where you can make your own panels. Or you can go over to Streamlabs where you can find some panels to download for free.
Or you don't need to use the panels, you can just go RAW, full screen.
No. Oh, I'm talking about the About Me section in Twitch. Like you know how I have it, I have stuff down there with panels on there and whatnot?
Yeah, I just have a couple of text. I'm too lazy. I don't need it.
Wasn't his sister called the princess, though?
I'll just use YouTube. Why not just use YouTube for streaming? YouTube is much better quality, much higher frame rate. I mean, frame rate is actually the same, limited, but much higher bit rate. And
Yuki, I'm doing both. But Rug, I can help you out with setting up your streams and whatnot. I think after this stream, I'll have to well, it might work out other than eat. I'll try to find a time where me and you are both available, and I'll try to help you out with your stream.
Cannot help with your own OBS. How the hell can you help with the stream?
Besides, also,
At least setting stuff up, not the OBS part.
Also, Thunder, last time I streamed, I basically titled my stream literally P2P. Pat to Plats.
Huh.
What?
Yeah, P2P. Platinum hunting in random games.
Pee-pee.
Paimon gets it now. So, a bit like Kaya, except she grew up somewhere more isolated? Still, that doesn't explain the invisible monster situation.
Anyway, I'm... Oh shit, I only have 1 hour before going to bed, so I'll just...
Visit the Masters of the Night Wind for tonight. You must be tired after all that fighting today.
At least finish that code. Just that. Just that. I'm at the end. I'm at the end. I just need to copy paste shit. It's tedious, but it should be done. So, see ya.
Alright, see you later, Yuki.
Oh, and there he goes.
Let's ride.
Is that Dane and Neon-san discussing talking about?
Ah, you're here. I have some good news to share with you. We just got word from the Scions of the Canopy. Their intelligence has reported that they've discovered the Abyss Order's headquarters in Natlan. After their front lines dissolved, the bulk of their forces fell back to that area. It's also where their central command is located. The location? The Cinder City.
Cinder City, huh? That tracks. Seems like their kind of place. Hey, this is great! And with any luck, maybe we'll find your sister there.
Yep, our army is almost ready. And we've sent a message to Mawika to let her know the plan. We can't really launch an operation this big without the okay from the Archon. I've already explained my reasoning, Mr. Dainsliff.
You're gonna go on your own? Come on, be sensible. Just wait a tiny bit longer, and you'll have a whole army going with you.
It's all right.
Huh? Shouldn't you be talking?
I admire his courage, and I believe he is. And even if things don't go to plan, Mr. Dainsliff,
Looks like he's waiting for you to say something, Traveler. Oh, for a second there, Paimon actually thought he...
Looks like we're getting around the time that I need to start switching games. I need to head over to Zenless. Alrighty, yep. 2 minutes, I'm gonna have to switch games. Things, let's do end the stream over on YouTube and start it back again to make it Zenless categorized.